If you're subscribed, welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, let's just say you are so lame. But it's okay. It's okay. You can fix that by subscribing, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about today, such as Roblox now being 16 plus in a certain country, Roblox breaking a classic item that a lot of people are mad about, the new Roblox event has been officially leaked, and it is not what anyone thought, and everybody is kind of mad. But before I get into all that and more, I'm just going to ask you to like the video as well, because that's also pretty important, okay? Anyways, let's move on to the first story, which is the egg hunt being leaked, guys. Yes, an egg hunt got leaked. A real egg hunt. I'm lying. I'm actually lying, because an egg hunt wasn't leaked, but a different event was leaked. People are very mad. Now, this all starts with Lily on Twitter, because she tweeted out a big list of games that are apparently going to be in Roblox's new event that is happening in late February or early March. Now, I'm guessing it's going to happen sometime in March, because last year, the first event happened in March, so I imagine Roblox is going to copy that timeline. But here's the tweet. It says, updated game list for the new Roblox event coming in February or March. Looks like there will be 100 games and 2 badges in each game, 1 normal quest and 1 Gunter quest, which if you don't know what a Gunter is, it's basically people that like try really hard on Roblox events and like find every single little secret. And I think it all originated from the Ready Player One event, because that whole thing was like super duper complicated and like high tech. So the people that actually cared about it and like did a lot of research into it, they were called like Gunters, I guess. I don't really know why they chose that name. I'm guessing it's like Hunter mixed with something else, but I'm not sure. But it says also the name for this event is possibly called the Hunt 2nd Edition. Nothing is confirmed until the event is out. So here's the full image of all the games that are apparently going to be in the event. Now, I'm not going to read all of them, but there's a couple of games in here that a lot of people are pretty mad at. Like, for example, apparently Phantom Forces is going to be in the event, and if you know anything about what's been happening on the internet in the past couple months, Phantom Forces does not have the best reputation. So, yeah, there's been a lot of people kind of mad at that. There's also games like Dead Rails on here, which are absolutely massive, and I've seen a lot of people hating on the game because it's like so new. Kind of just shows that Roblox maybe hasn't planned this update thoroughly if they're adding stuff like Dead Rails to it, which literally came out like a couple weeks ago. But I mean, most of the games on here are pretty cool, man. We got the classics like Arsenal and Doors. They always like kill it in these events. Dusty Trip is in there. Michael Zombies. Like, dude, a lot of really good games are in here. Like, I have no complaints. You got Untitled Tag Game. Like, dude, there's good games in here, and that is pretty exciting. But there is one problem, okay? Because I see a game right here named On Tap, and if you don't know, On Tap is a 17 plus game, so either this list is not 100% right, which Lily did say that it might not be right and not confirmed, but if it is confirmed, the badge in On Tap is only going to be available for people that are verified as 17 plus on Roblox, which wouldn't really make sense for an event that is apparently going to have a Gunter quest, which basically means that you probably have to 100% the whole event. But yeah, I don't know. It might not be confirmed. On Tap might not be in the event, but who knows? Either way, that's not where it ends, because yeah, apparently the event was actually confirmed as the Hunt 2nd Edition. But yeah, as you can see, here's a tweet from RBX Events that says confirmed to be called the Hunt 2nd Edition, which is actually kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure the Hunt originally was called the Hunt 1st Edition. So yeah, I guess Roblox is actually just continuing with the Hunt, which a lot of people are not really happy with, but also a lot of people are, because a lot of people actually did like the Hunt. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Now, the last interesting thing about this is that the Hunt 1st Edition did end off with an egg. So, you know, maybe, potentially, perchance, we could be seeing some more egg-related stuff in the Hunt 2nd Edition, but either way, a lot of people are not happy, bro. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see until it comes out, because maybe Roblox has something in their sleeve that is gonna make it good. I don't know, guys. I have no clue. But either way, we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be Roblox destroying a pretty classic hat. So this was tweeted out a couple days ago saying, item changed. I don't know how to say this, and the only value that was updated was the last updated value. Now, what this basically means is that Roblox probably pushed an actual update to the item itself. And what is that update, you might be asking? Well, this item used to have particles on it, right? It was very classic. It was a very like high demand item because it had some really cool particles, and it's a pumpkin head. But now those particles do not work anymore, and it's purposeful because someone reported this on the dev forum, and it actually got the particles turned off. As you can see, here's Surreal saying someone snitched to Roblox and got them to remove the fire particle effect on the website. Are you kidding me? With a screenshot of a Roblox staff member on the dev forum basically saying, thank you for flagging this. We think what makes this accessory so unique is that only one person in the entire world can make the particles come to life. So we modified this accessory so that the fire no longer shows up in the thumbnail. So yeah, basically this hat no longer has particles unless you are the specific person that can make the particles happen, which is kind of crazy. Kind of unreal that they even did this update. Like, what was the point of this? This is so like niche and weird, but either way, people are mad and it's not good. But either way, we can now move on to the next story. Roblox is now now 16 plus in Germany. So I saw a bunch of tweets about this a couple days ago, and it really just confused me. So here's the first tweet I saw about it from the Roblox Portuguese account. Or if I translate it, it now says Roblox's age rating in Germany was raised from 12 to 16 years old following a decision by the body that regulates this in the country, with a actual link to an article basically talking about it. As you can see, it says the USK reviews and changes age rating of Roblox and other game creator platforms. And it says the USK has once again checked game creator platforms, and almost half of them were found to comply with age rating standards, but not all of them. For example, the age rating of Roblox has been raised to 16. Now, they go into a lot more details about exactly why this happened. You can see that one of the reasons why this happened is the lack of effective precautions such as age ratings according to German standards or poorly secured children's accounts. Yikes. Now, you can see it wasn't just Roblox. There's a lot of similar games like Blockman Go I've heard about. G-Develop. I've heard of this game a lot, but yeah, actually insane. And this wasn't the only tweet that kind of blew up about the situation, because this tweet right here got around 3,000 likes, and they said, I wonder why Roblox is 16 plus now. And I think we all kind of know why now, because we read the article, and it's most likely due to Roblox's not so great moderation. But yeah, either way, Roblox is now 16 plus in Germany, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, that's it. If you look in the comments, you can see multiple people saying that it's true. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Roblox, you really need to like get better, bro. Like this is bad, bro. Now, another thing that is quite interesting is that the only reason this even happened to Roblox is because the IARC committee of the USK board wanted to check out game creator platforms a little closer. Because yeah, if you didn't notice earlier when I showed all of the games that were changed rating wise, they are all like game creation type of software type of thingy-majigs, right? Like Kogama, I think that's how you say it, is a game where you make games inside of it. Same thing with Blockman Go and G-Develop. These are all like programs and like platforms that you can make games on, like Roblox. And if you scroll down to this part, you can see even more reasons why Roblox was changed to be 16 plus, such as violence, content for different age groups, increased purchase incentives, which is kind of insane, having chats inside of the game, so like group chats, I'm pretty sure, in-game purchases, and random items, so like loot boxes. So yeah, it seems like a lot of different things affected Roblox's rating here, and they're all not good. Like we have loot boxes. I read the whole thing about bad moderation earlier. Violence. Oh man, not good. Now, obviously, a lot of these things are going to just happen on game creation platforms. Like content for different age groups is pretty standard. That's like going to happen on everything like Fortnite and whatever. But you know, there's still some other stuff that is kind of crazy, like random item loot boxes and poor moderation. And yeah, either way, most of these game creation platforms are rated 12 and up, but Roblox is the only one that is seemingly 16 plus now. Yeah, either way, crazy story. Actually insane. And tell me in the comments what you think about this. Do you think Roblox deserves this rating or not? I don't know. But now we can move on to another story that is pretty interesting, because in my last video, I talked about how Blade Ball is getting a Steam version of Blade Ball, where basically someone affiliated with the Blade Ball like group went out and made their own version of Blade Ball for platforms like Epic Games and Steam. Now, apparently, after everybody was talking about this on Twitter, they changed the name of it for some reason. As you can see, here's a original tweet about this, saying that Roblox's Blade Ball is coming to Steam and Epic Games Store as a standalone and fully fledged experience called Blade Ball Arena. But if we go into the comments, you can see that someone noticed that apparently they changed the name of the game right after this. Did the studio that partnered with Blade Ball literally just rename the game they were working on? If so, then skull emoji, with a screenshot showing that now, apparently, this game that was called Blade Ball Arena is now called Major League Curveball. Okay, very interesting. Now, I'm not really sure why this was. Maybe it's because they didn't want like any competition between Blade Ball, and they were like, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't have the exact same name. Or maybe they just wanted to change it. I'm not sure, but it seems like this project is pretty deep in development. I mean, there was like gameplay footage of it. So them changing the name now is kind of crazy and just, I don't know, a little bit silly. But that's really it. For some reason, they changed the name of the game, and it just seems so random. But without further ado, we can now talk about the last story, which just happens to be a brand new scam that is apparently floating around. So I saw this tweet a couple days ago that says players are now able to send verified icons in chat, and they can pretend to be someone they are not. This could be a huge problem because others might believe it and get scammed. Now, if you're curious on what they're talking about, they include some screenshots here, basically showing off someone pretending to be Alex, where they're able to send a verified check mark in the chat chat after in their message, basically making it look like this person is kind of verified if you don't like look at it too close. But yeah, the reason this happens is because Roblox has a bunch of their like icons stored as like special icons in their font. So basically you are able to type things like the verified checkmark, the premium logo, the Robux logo, and many other things like that in Roblox's chat. And I guess people are now abusing that to try and scam people in certain ways, because more specifically, this whole tweet originated from a donation game where people were, I guess, trying to pretend to be famous YouTubers to get more donations, which is kind of crazy. That's an interesting method, bro. But yeah, either way, be careful. If you see people with verified check marks in general, you shouldn't just blindly believe them, because anybody is able to get a check mark seemingly these days, and now people are able to fake having them, kind of. So yeah, be careful and don't get scammed. All right. So for the perchance last story, I don't know, maybe something else will happen. We have this, and it's a positive story from Roblox. As Roblox continues to expand in India, they've appointed a grievance officer to comply with local laws and launched a help page where users in India can submit complaints and concerns about Roblox. And they include a screenshot here of what the page looks like, and it says Grievance Officer India. Users in India can contact Roblox's Indian Grievance Officer by writing us at, and then there's an email there that they blocked out, not me. Yeah, I guess it's to comply with local laws. I guess this is like something that is needed on platforms that are in India. But either way, it is positive, I would say, because the last time something like this happened from my recent memory is with the whole DSA forms in Europe, because that was like a legal mandatory thing for Roblox to do. And I'd say it has had a positive effect on the platform. Obviously, it has caused some problems with people abusing the DSA form, but for the most part, I think it has done a lot more positive. I feel like this is kind of like another version of the DSA form, because now if you live in India, you can send Roblox like personal complaints that you might have with the website and like certain things, and I think that's good. I do think that's very, very good.